This is assignment 4, My Digital Portfolio by Ivan Guan. So my first achievement is my final project from Social Studies 9. Why did I select this achievement? I selected this achievement because my final project for socials was the one project that challenged me the most this year. It required a lot of thought, planning, work, time management, and it was by far the most stressing assignment this year, but also the most rewarding when I finally finished, making it one of the assignments I am the proudest about. How does it represent my growth throughout the year? My final project for socials represents my growth throughout the year, as it not only showed the accumulated sum of knowledge I had gained and learned over the course of the class, but also the improvement in time and stress management skills that I had used and developed throughout the year. It was very stressful, and it forced me to manage my time efficiently. So what were some challenges I faced during this achievement, and how did I overcome them? The biggest challenge was strategically allocating topics from Social Studies 9 to cover every letter of the alphabet, and including at least 4 topics from each unit. So to do this, I created a table and filled up more difficult letters, such as Z or X, before moving on to the easier ones with more choices for topics available to overcome this. I also needed to manage my time efficiently and effectively, which I made use of a daily planner to organize my time. So what are your goals in this class for the future? How might you use what you have learned in the future? My goal for social studies in the future is to be able to retain information that I've learned for at least a couple of years so that the material I learn now won't go to waste in the future. To do this, I can summarize covered material from the class into my notebook and occasionally go over it to be able to refresh what I've learned. In the future, I can use the skills of time management and citing in other areas such as a university or in my job. So my second achievement I chose is my dance from physical education. So why did I select this achievement? My partner and I were completely new to dance. We had no knowledge, and we worked together to create something I felt proud of. Along the way, I started to learn how to come up with moves that fit the flow and mood of the music, which shows my improvement in creative thinking. So how does it represent my growth throughout the year? The dance represents the growth of my skills in creative thinking. I had to pick a song and then come up with dance moves that fit the mood, meaning, and rhythm of the song, which took creative thinking, as both my partner and I had to rack our brains for moves that would look natural, slow, and easy, yet still interesting. I think my dance really showed my creative thinking, since a lot of moves were not taken from inspiration or from another dance, but were all original. So what were some challenges that I faced during this achievement, and how did I overcome them? The main challenge during the dance was coming up with natural, simple, easy, yet interesting moves. I had to listen to the song on repeat numerous times to get a feel for the music and visualize what kind of actions felt like it fit. I also followed up moves from looking at the lyrics and syncing movements to the beat. Another challenge was syncing me and my partner so that we did the same thing. We did this by practicing together slowly and ensuring we were doing the same thing. So what are your goals in this class activity subject for the future? How might you use what you have learned in the future? My goal in dance in the future is to improve my ability to think of dance moves and to be more expressive with my dance. The song I chose this time was slow and rhythmic. However, I want to choose high energy, fast paced songs and be able to keep up with it. My creative thinking skill will definitely be useful in the future, since being able to think creatively can be useful in many different ways, such as coming up with new ideas, inventions, or when thinking outside the box. So my third activity is my badminton tournament. So why did I select this achievement? I selected my badminton tournament for my third and final achievement because it was a pretty significant achievement that showed my improvement in badminton, as well as the dedication and time I put into the sport. The sport means a lot to me since it's the only sport I play and I've been playing it since I was 7, and that's why when I won this badminton tournament, I felt really proud of myself. So how does it represent my growth throughout the year? Over summer, I took a break from badminton, and when I started playing again, my skills had deteriorated. After that, I dedicated my time practicing and playing badminton to improve my skills. Initially, when I went into the tournament, I was nervous and wasn't very confident. However, by very close margins, I won my matches through persistence and self-confidence. Throughout the year, I developed the confidence in my own abilities, as well as learned how to stay positive and bounce back after losing a point or two as a result of training hard and practicing constantly. So what were some challenges I faced during this achievement, and how did I overcome them? The challenge I faced was getting back into badminton after a long time. Since I didn't play it all over summer, it took a while to get used to intense physical activity again and regaining my badminton skills. I overcame this hurdle by consistently practicing twice a week and focusing on the fundamentals until I got the hang of it again. So what are your goals in this class activity subject for the future? How might you use what you have learned in the future? My goal in badminton in the future is to be able to play at a higher level and go to provincials. If I practice and practice, there is a possibility of me becoming skilled enough at badminton to be able to go to provincials. It can help me in the future as it trains my muscles and my reaction time.